Hey YouTube, it's Raina here. I'm doing a really informal quick video because I just got the most ridiculous hate mail and it's so funny that it reminds me of celebrities reading mean tweets. So I don't have a backdrop up or anything. Like this is just there's like a mic over there, there's a cat tree over here and a light and got my water and my husband's back there. So no makeup, nothing. It's just so funny that I had to read it to you now and react to it because I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. Okay, so the title of the email is Pulling a Fast One. Okay, ready? Raina, I am an artist from the Philippines. That's cool. In the Philippines, mermaids are pretty beloved. I consider myself somewhat of a historian regarding mermaids. That said, I joined your Patreon recently. They did not, I checked. And your modern, Disney-fied misinterpretations of mermaid is an insult. The fact that you sport an Annette Kellerman is an insult. Here's my Annette. Your mermaid act is safe and boring. The worst part is, I looked at your history as a mermaid, and you started out fabulously, but slowly you became safe and boring like a bored art teacher. Annette Kellerman was Australia's fearless mermaid. In 1907, Kellerman was arrested on Revere Beach, Boston, for wearing one of her suits without a skirt. 1914, she wore a flesh-colored bodysuit for underwater scenes. After that, she did full-blown nudity. What you are doing is laughably safe by 2020 standards. This is the best part. I would offer to pay for the removal of your Kellerman tattoo, but I doubt you'd take it. Go on pushing your dreadfully dull Disney mermaid agenda. I'd much rather support those who are pushing artistic boundaries. And then the second best part is that it ends with a Christian quote, "For we are his workmanship, Joni." Okay, so at first I didn't think this was a real person. I have a few haters, people in the mermaid industry. When you get success, people are going to resent you. Some people don't like you. Some people imagine relationships that are there. I've probably been a jerk without meaning to, and somebody gets an impression, whatever. So I have some haters. So I thought this was like a creative email from haters. I've gotten a few recently about being fat or whatever. So I posted it on my Facebook to share it, and one of my friends looked it up. He's like, no, this is legitimately an artist from the Philippines, and here's her Instagram, and she does calligraphy, and it's just like pretty standard calligraphy stuff that you see on Etsy, so nothing like boundary pushing. I wrote them back, and I'll tell you what I said. All I said was, why the hate mail, Joni? Sorry that I didn't live up to your expectation. I relate to Annette because we both overcame the same disease in the same way. I was very surprised to receive your angry email. I have never promoted myself as a dangerous, naked mermaid. I've always been an advocate for children and the environment and trying to encourage folks who have also got serious illness. Maybe you got me confused with someone else. Annette inspires me because she has overcome so much, and my tattoo is to remind me to keep pushing through just like she did. I'm not sure what is going on that's so bad in your life that you took personal offense to my existence, but I hope things get better for you. I'm happy with my life, my mermaid work, and how much I have survived and overcome, which is true. I tried to be friendly. I thought about telling the person off, but I don't know. Like, it just seems like what an extreme email. I don't really know what's going on there, that they felt the need to send me such a long, detailed, hate-filled email that ironically had like a Bible quote at the end. It was very weird. And it's weird that somebody who does very basic calligraphy is lecturing me on pushing boundaries. But just to like clarify some things, I am confused because I've never pushed myself as someone who does dangerous stuff. In fact, I have dyspraxia, so I have a fine motor capability problem. I'm probably the least dangerous person on the planet except for when it comes to hurting myself and like falling up the stairs. I also live in Canada where it snows most of the year, so my ability to like do really gorgeous photos outside or underwater is quite limited. I'm getting old. I'm going to be 35 in November, and I've been doing mermaid stuff. It's about to hit 12 years in like a week. Like, I'm not always going to have the energy to put out constant, nonstop stuff, and I've got a cowlick here that I cannot fix. I really love Annette Kellerman, and I think everything Annette Kellerman does is inspiring, but the things that inspire me the most about Annette Kellerman is like her feminism, because she was arrested for wearing that bathing suit, and she did that because she couldn't swim in a freaking dress. It's weird that she tells me she's a mermaid historian when I've literally published books on like the history of mermaids. I've like 3 books, so she's telling me stuff that I already know and stuff that I celebrate all the time. I've done nude modeling. I don't often or ever like mix it with my mermaid stuff because my audience is typically children, but I've done nude modeling in the past. There's something on my Instagram right now with a warning in case people don't want to see it. It's really weird. Like, I feel like she just wants me to be more dangerous and naked. And like, there's a lot of mermaids out there who do stuff like that. Like Hannah Fraser does a lot of beautiful fine art nude modeling, and she also does amazing stuff where she's like swimming with great white sharks. Like, I would do that if I had the opportunity, but we can't all be Hannah Fraser and have famous parents and fly around the world and do stuff, right? Like, really sorry about that, Joni. Yeah, and I don't really think that my persona is Disney-fied. Like, I don't know what that means, but I like Disney, and that's fun, and kids like Disney. I mean, I've never done Ariel. I've never done an Ariel cosplay. Like, I don't know what Disney-fied means. Yeah, so I'll let you know if she responds back. Maybe sometimes, like, I don't want to make any assumptions, but if you don't know, I have a lot of experience with autism. Like, I actually like did it as a first degree, and I worked in earlier intervention and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes when people are on a spectrum, you know, they have like their thing that they're obsessed with, that they know a lot about, and they know dates and they know facts and stuff. So maybe she's on a spectrum and that's her obsession, is Annette Kellerman, and she doesn't like people getting it wrong. I don't know. Like, I can't make assumptions. It's just like I have a lot of autistic fans. Some of you are my autistic fans and you like to share your hobbies with me. I have fans who email me about their love of trains, their love of dinosaurs, or, you know, like, that's fine with me. So like, I'm trying not to be offended by it, because maybe there's like, maybe they're not understanding the social cues there. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think? Why would somebody send me such a very specific, very long, hateful email with a Bible quote at the end of it? Like, it's so ridiculous. Someday I'm gonna do like a Raina Reacts video of just the nasty messages I get, because I think people would be shocked by some of it. Like, being female on the internet is tricky. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with my YouTube fans, and I wanted to film it right away. There's no crazy editing or anything, because I wanted you to have like my genuine reaction. So thanks for checking it out. Let me know what you think about my hate mail. I'm not dangerous enough, guys.